Greetings, classmates and teacher. My name is Nadia Lorena Campos Torres. I am 38 years old. I live in the city of Bogota and I am studying my 7th semester in foreign language with emphasis in English. And for me, the personal purpose of this course is to improve my English language skills. I am going to answer the question about the task 1. The first question is, what is the purpose of this course? The course learning purpose is to reinforce students' foreign language in linguistic, sociolinguistic, and pragmatic competence through the accomplishment of oral production tasks is given sets of the real-time interaction. How many learning outcomes can you find in the syllabus? We can find 4 learning outcomes. The learning number 1 is demonstrate oral skill to express fluency and spontaneously about different cultural subjects for social or academic purpose. The second is discuss about controversial issues using pro or con arguments to convince a core part toward a specific point of view. The third is interpret extended speech even when it is not clearly structured and when the relationships are only implied and not signally explicit. And the fourth is describe complex subjects with the clear and detailed information, developing points or rounding off with an appropriate conclusion. What are synchronic interaction activities? The synchronic interaction activities are those that I intuited interacting with other people, often in the real time. In this case of English conversation, allow us to reinforce, improve, and learn with our partner and tutor our 4 skills: how, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And for some example of this synchronous interaction are the video conference. And in the case of this course, we found the virtual campus email, the collaborative forums, Skype session, an online conference session, or in this case, the web conference. How many activities does the course have? This course have 6 tasks, and every task have a different unit and type of activity. The task 1, we have the reflection upon English language learning. And the unit 1 is enhancing speak skills through real-time interaction. The type of activity is individual. The task 2, partaking in 8 weekly mandatory encounters, where enchanting speak skills through real-time interaction, and the type of activity is collaborative. The task 3 is debating about controversial issues, and we have here the pro and co-arguments, and the type of activity is collaborative. The task 4 is speaking part of Cambridge C1 Advances, is where understanding and production extended speech, and the type of activity is collaborative too. The task 4 is standard test listening quiz, where the unit understand and producing extended speech, and the type of activity is individual. The task 6 is developing a speech through a web conference system, is the final, and the type of activity is individual. Which activities is in the course imply real-time interaction? Well, I think that all courses have this type of activities. But we have in the unit 1, tenemos enhancing speaking skills through real-time interaction, and your contents are planning language study based on currency language awareness, peer interaction to enhance oral production skills, reading academic and cultural subjects. The unit 2, the pro and co-arguments, where developing sociolinguistic skills through debates, defending points of view upon controversial issues, and the unit 3 is understand and producing extended speech, where preparing for the listening and speaking papers or international standardized tests, and delivering a current online meetings and presentation through web conference systems. Summarize with your own words the course rules and conditions. I consider that in this course as in the others, The rules are respect for the opinion of the others, participation in the weekly mandatory encounters, according to the instruction that given over the director course, and participation time on the synchronous activity. Be very aware of both the activity and my institutional email. And the conditions are that you must have a minimum of level of B2 according to the MCRA. Is your institutional email working properly? Yes, my institutional email is working correctly and my email is nlcamposte@unadvirtual.edu.co. My reflection. Well, at the moment I have not done any certification of my level of English. I consider that my level at the moment is B2 or intermediate level. I did enroll some English course in the Colombian American and I have been reinforcing of part washing with YouTube videos and doing exercise online. And for my work, many of the documents that I have to write is in English. Then I consider that lately I have improved my level of English. With respect to why I'm studying this course, I think that the answer is very simple. I like language and I also like to teach. I consider that I have many shortcomings in the terms of the learning and I have seen the language become to be a challenge. I believe that many adults have many problems when studying the English language because they don't have a good basis, and my idea is to create those bases and teach English language in, I think so, that in the practical. Not only practical, I think that dynamic and didactic way. I believe that learning on English is extensive and always learn new things every day. Furthermore, the learning is always continuous and there is no time limit for this. And as a teacher, you must keep update your knowledge and your way of education to achieving a better teaching, and the learners can master a second language more easily. So I think that the acquisition of the new knowledge will continue to be continuous and there is no limit time for this. As I have chosen this career, learning not only English will be part of my future since I want to specialize in another language such as French. Also, my job requires a much high level of English and I want to improve to get a promotion as a life is a continuous learning. I think that the learning for experience of others in terms of language and I would like to make a cultural change for strengthen my knowledge. I think that the learning is a treasure what will follow its owner everywhere. I think that is a very good phrase and this is for Anonymous. Thanks so much.